it's all hicking up now.
Uh-oh. You're gonna break all of it, dude.
I'm gonna break all of it. There you go. Let's see. I see you, King. That's probably gonna say, bam, no, wrong, nice try. Oh, it's streaming, so it's back up on U.S. Army WTF moments.
Oh, easy as that.
Easy as that. It's back up. We're back up. All I did was just flip the switch. I think.
Turn it off, turn it back on again.
Exactly. Did you? Yeah, we're back live. Yep, leave it alone. Sorry, Ton. We're messing with this stuff, man. I hate, dude. I hate when stuff like this gets all jacked up and YouTube, gets all messed up. So, anyways, yeah, we're still live with anything else. Back 5x5. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. Appreciate all the comms checks on the. Yeah. So U.S. Army WTF Moments' YouTube page was taken down, was taken offline. I say the stream was taken offline. WTF Nation Radio's fucking YouTube is going on strong. All the other pages are going good. We'll probably have it sponsored by McDonald's. Exactly. Sponsored by McDonald's. the new McRib. The McRibs come back. So maybe that's what happened. It was the McRib or something that's doing this shit. But at any rate. So again, there are people that are saying, yeah, it was good that he did this deed to the healthcare guy, the healthcare CEO. Everyone's kind of like, yeah, ha ha ha. Hey, shit happens. This is what happens when people are frustrated with fucking healthcare and they're not getting their healthcare. Yada 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 yada. And I'm thinking, why? Yeah, Musa blames Ivan. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably true too. Yeah, we just literally just showed a video. Just showed a video at the beginning of the show, of the stream, of the Ukrainian military shooting guns and shit.
Yeah.
So, but everyone's of course saying from different spokespersons are saying, yeah, you shouldn't do this, and of course, they're saying because there's so many deaths annually due to the fact of lack of health care, that it's okay for him to have done that, quote unquote. I don't look, man.
And obviously killing the CEO of a massive company that's never going to be replaced by just another money hungry CEO and it's gonna change the world. It's absolutely
that's what I'm saying, is that the guys, yeah. It's just like with any job as well. Once something happens to you, you're going to get replaced.
Yeah.
And then once you're replaced, then that's it. You're
yeah. Like it's one thing if it had been like some big espionage thing that brought down United Healthcare as a company and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine, but you killed a dude, and you know what's going to happen? Fucking nothing, other than you're going to go to jail and shit, and whatever. But
yeah,
the healthcare system's not going to change because one CEO was assassinated.
Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, exactly that, JJ. Meanwhile, TRICARE is like, bitch, please. veterans and soldier and service members, when it comes to healthcare, going first time. That meme. That's your first time. Yeah, I'm just like, so there's an image that everyone's saying is different coats and different hem. And this is what I want to talk about right here, is how we're probably going to get, probably get blasted off again for violent content.
Yeah.
This is the jacket he was smiling when he was all, hey, what's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
And then here's another jacket supposedly he was wearing. And I was like, that right there does not look like him. Does not look, those two pictures don't look alike. But it's just different. They just look, maybe it's different. Maybe it's the eye, like you said, maybe it's the eyebrows. Maybe it's the eyebrows. Because those eyebrows on that image looks a lot smaller than the eyebrows on this one.
Yeah, you can see the eyebrows poking under the hood on that.
you see the eyebrows almost knocking the hood off and shit.
Right.
So again, just kind of like, and everyone's like, oh no, that's why they had that lookalike contest. Did you know everybody, even I wear jackets like that. I have hoodies that I wear a coat over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a style the same way. So there you go. I'm just saying that's
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. That it's sus right now. Everything's sus at the moment, and then until we get anything defined, then we'll just have to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worse. At least I'll just say, at least it wasn't like a mass shooting. I want to throw that video up. You saw that dude that was standing next to him on the right.
Yeah.
What did that person say? Did anybody say? Were there any? It was why that person. Well, I don't know. I guess judging by past events with Daniel Penny, I guess that's why nobody stopped to help or nobody jumped in to fight to stop him. So it's just sad. So that's what can you say though? I mean, what can you say? You know, the guy and there was, like I said, they're already throwing videos and doing some memes and making this guy look like a freaking hero. And of course, everyone's like, oh well, the guy was married. The guy that he killed was married and blah blah blah. And you know,
yeah.
So there's already trying to make a connection with that guy being shady as well, the CEO of United Healthcare.
Right. Of course, he's a CEO. Of course, he's shady. That's a requirement to be a CEO of any company in the United States.
Anything. I mean, think some of the practices of some businesses that grow to be big, like Apple, like fucking Microsoft. You mean to tell me there wasn't, or fucking Google? You mean to tell me there wasn't some shady shit going on to get to ascend to that, or you know, Tesla and SpaceX, you know, Elon? Don't you think there was some sort of shit, some business cutthroat shit?
My theory, it's impossible to be at that level of power in any, whether it's in a company or whether it's the government or whether it's whatever. You have to be incredibly morally flexible and have to do some shady shit to get to that point, to get to that position of power, to get to that level of income. It's required.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm just here to say, whoever, you know, Illuminati, I'm willing to make those, you know, sacrifices. I'm right here. Make me powerful and rich. I'll do whatever I need to do. It's fine.
You can say you'll sell your soul. You'll sell
I'll
your
I'll eat adrenochloroum.
Would you? You'll be a W.T.F Woman's top fan.
Yeah, I will sell my soul. I'll suck off a priest. Whatever I have to do.
Bro, when I was talking about the Southern Baptist shit, I didn't mean you like go like.
I know. I shouldn't joke about that because most kids have to do that for free. So.
Dude, woo.
I'm waiting every show I do with you. I'm waiting on it to be my last fucking show.
No, I had Carol. I had to like contain myself. I was about ready to cough all the Baileys and coffee in my lap because I didn't want to throw it all over the equipment because you were throwing some shit out there. Brian Thompson was the name of the CEO, and so there he is. That was the guy that was hit on the street. That YouTube took our fucking image down.
Chiclets on under his Jesus Christ.
So, oh yeah, Pip already said that you would do Hillary anyways, so it's like you got any soul. So you've already proven that. You've already proven
Clintussy. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh, fuck. Just why, dude? I don't even want to think about that. Yeah, the Catholic Church is about to cancel your stream. Hey, man, it seems like all churches are doing that shit now. You're seeing all the news about pastors and teachers and cops and all that stuff getting involved in that crap. Holy shit. So, anyways, there you go. That's the whole. That's what I'm going back and forth about the rhetoric. It's okay for, you know, what do you say after the Daniel Penny acquittal, and do you hold that what, you know, BLM said, and then it's okay to laud the murder of a CEO, and then at the same time use the same mentality and the same the same thought process when it comes to Trump about January 6th. So it's this type of argument that's really got you got the weirdos out there that really are fucking just like, oh yeah, this is great, this is a rise up. I'm like, do you want vigilantism? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, like I said, I'll say this myself. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of veterans out there that have thought of some vigilantism for their fucking for their benefits being cut.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up to say is the fact that veterans end their own lives in a parking lot of a VA hospital before anything else.
Yep. Vets are parents of abused kids. Like all the people that, in my opinion, would be justified in I can't talk.
Vigilantism.
Vigilantism. I couldn't say the G. Yeah, there are a handful of situations where I would advocate that. This is not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I always say, oh, there's a fucking Taylor. There's a fucking chick, Taylor Lorenz from fucking was part of the Washington Post or something like that. She was a reporter. Hang on, man, let me get her right because she was talking shit and laughing about it on the Pierce Morgan show. And thought it was kind of funny that so. Her she's kind of like celebrating a bunch of shit, and she was part of the she was like, I think she was like Washington Post or something like that, and now but she thought it was okay. She thought it was fucking, she went on Pierce Morgan's show and said that it was she's like, a CEO down, there we go, let's celebrate. And it's like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
How do we get to the point to where the media is now, or members of the media think it's fucking great? And
they're placating their demographic is all they're doing. Like anybody else.
Yeah.
They're placating their demographic.
Ed Barlow says, good point, Ed. Hey, John Rambo was just walking. All he wanted was something to eat, right? So I'm just kind of like, yeah, she's fucking. So anyway, Taylor Lorenz was making some comments saying that she was posting memes and stuff saying that we're celebrating CEO down, and then she even had an article that says, "Why quote unquote we want insurance executives dead." That was her fucking title of her article. And then in her subline, the subtitle of that was like, "No, it doesn't mean that doesn't mean people should murder them, but if you watch a loved one suffer and die from insurance denial, it's normal to wish people responsible would suffer the same fate." No. I have seen family members go through some of the delays of insurance. I have gone through delays. I'm not seeking vigilantism to do it. Like I said, to say that, and then when a veteran takes their own life, or when a veteran would, imagine if a veteran would do that, what would happen? Well, what drove, they wouldn't look at his behavioral health. They wouldn't look at what care he didn't get. They would say, what TV show or what news channel was he fucking watching to make him radicalized like that? They wouldn't look at all the other line issues.
Defamation radio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm going to hold him liable.
Yeah.
We got Ice and Massey on fucking the podcast just talking shit.
That's just Ice.
No, Hillary. He's yeah. Well, I forgot you're trying to get in good with Hillary, so maybe So, I know, because I know Jeff Bezos at the Google dudes. He don't like it.
I got a hankering for something sour.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna play that shit? Oh, you're gone. You're done." For violent content, huh? Yeah. Okay, we'll see about that. I'm gonna have to go ahead and fight that and go back in the chats and God, man, just what a world, dude. What a world.
It's crazy.
Then all of a sudden,
it's progressively getting crazier.
It is because as if it wasn't bad enough as everything's happening in the world and all that, now during this time, Syria fucking fell apart.
Yeah,
Syria completely fell apart. Matter of fact, completely fell apart so much that fucking Assad and his wife escaped to Russia.
Yep.
And I can't even tell you without bringing another guest on to go on another 5-hour podcast, or who was involved, or what could have happened, or how this could have happened. Who are the factions involved? So there's like so many other factions involved in this shit to even articulate what fucking happened down there. Or over there, I should say, not down there. I'm making it sound like we freaking live on the top of the world. Scott says we just have to fix the medical system, not murder people. We can make these companies fall in line without the violence. I agree, man. I agree. You know, if we want to, but I'm saying if we want to go that route, if you guys want to go that violent route, that's not the way to do it. You'll be surprised because there will be other individuals that are going to be violent to you.
Yeah,
they're going to be violent to you, and your ideology is going to be used against you on whatever they want to. RFK is going to hit that hard. You think so? I don't know. What do you think about RFK doing some health shit? Do you think he's I don't want to say qualified because I can't talk any shit, dude. I'm dumb.
I mean, he sounds like he's been smoking for 77 years, so he probably does.
Yeah, he had some sort of like vocal cord shit that's making him, go and yeah. Now you're making me cough again. Assad is coming back in a Russian killdozer.
Nah, he's got a sweet apartment next to Snowden. They're gonna be buddies.
Ooh. Snowden. I've not heard that name in a long time. So yeah, dude, fucking. So Syria collapsed. The entire government collapsed.
Israel's fucking their shit up right now.
Yeah,
too.
Israel has gone in certain areas to bomb and destroy certain sites that they feel as chemical weapons, and also other sensitive military locations. I'm just saying, hey, everyone's like, hey, what do you feel about that? What mean what I feel about it? Bro, you want another Infinity War? Is that what you want? You want us to get involved and do another 20 years? No. So I don't again think that. Hey, there's so many factions involved. Again, to sit down, I'd have to do another podcast with somebody who's really read onto that shit, like really who knows all the factions in Syria to say, okay, well, this group and this group and this group was deemed as a terrorist on a terrorist, and this group supports ISIS, and then this group was was jihad, and this group. I mean, that's what it looks like it's happening. It's almost like they're all fucking fighting each other, so we just let them all fucking fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting stupid. So this was as of yesterday. Well, just about yesterday. Israel, like you said, Israeli forces crossed into the buffer zone, separating the Golan Heights from Syria. Now, I don't even know how long ago it's been since they've been in the Golan Heights, but that puts the IDF in operations on 4 fronts in the Middle East. Yeah, please create. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to, when I have a guest to talk about Syria, I have to have like arts and crafts. I gotta have. Okay, this is who would happen. This is what happened with this, and so I'd have to do, because somebody tried to explain it to me. I'm like, huh? Who? What? This group here and that group there. Is Syria popping off because of Israel's war? Hey, look, I don't know. The way I see it, looking at all this, once the collapse happened, then I think just yeah. Ooh. JJ's got a good point. One of the admins from U.S. Army W.T.F moments in the chats, and the CIA funded all of them.
Yep.
I saw on social media somebody post the group that the Department of Defense funded is fighting the group that the CIA funded, and now they're all fighting each other, which I think is pretty fucking hilarious. At this, I don't know, but there's no. Is there going to be anybody going on the in front of the UN, shaking a vial, saying we need to go in and invade Syria again? Contrary to popular belief, we have soldiers there already. We got troops there, even though we were told specifically during the presidential campaign that there are no active duty soldiers in combat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was told. Or what I heard, I should say. Turkey needs to stop fucking with the Kurds. They started that. Amen, man. Amen, Pip. And these are our allies. That's the thing. Turkey's a NATO ally.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we just took fucking all of our nukes that are out of Turkey and just like, because they were used for Russians, and just put them somewhere else and just say, all right, Turkey, you're done. You're done.
We'll take these. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, we'll take these. Thank you very much. Oh, you don't want to support, huh? So SDF, the Kurds, are a major partner. And this is from Matt in the X chat. And the ones fighting them are Turkish supported. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah, I get it, Matt. But I think like there's so many factions when you hear about HTS, SDF, and who's involved from Turkey. Everyone's or who is connected to Turkey. Who are the Christians? Who are the Muslims in this? Because now everyone's trying to like placate fucking Assad, saying, "Well, you know, Christians were able to live just fine there." Yeah, and I'm like, bro. Some of the videos and images that would really get us banned that I've seen of some of the swingers ain't bad. Just saying, get an upside down pineapple and put it on every tank. Huh? Are you testing the algorithm there on the YouTube channel? You're making sure it works. So these were Syrian chemical sites, like you were talking about. They'd gone in there. The Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar told reporters today that Israeli forces have attacked strategic weapons arrays, residual chemical weapons capabilities, missiles, and long-range rockets, quote unquote, inside Syria to prevent them from falling into the hands of extremist elements. I could have sworn somebody told me that there was weapons of mass destruction to go into Iraq, that them to find out that they're not in Iraq, and then now they're all in Syria. Is that true? That's what we were, back in the day. Once we didn't find any, that's what everyone was thinking, is that Saddam Hussein moved all of his shit to Syria.
Right.
That's what was being used there.
Would be. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, I know.
Not just about the poppy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You've seen that movie, that Netflix movie, War Machine with Brad Pitt about Afghanistan and the poppy fields. Fuck, it's fucking hilarious. So Putin granted Assad asylum. So now Bashar Assad is chilling in fucking Russia. Preston Pugh posted a pretty good wrap up. I'd recommend that, by the way. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Matt, but I was thinking about, combing the field for there's somebody that wanted to talk about it, be able to come on and give us some arts and crafts about it. Maybe we could Scott asks, I wonder how much China is behind all this. I don't know.
Follow the honey.
Yeah, follow. Yeah, follow the Pooh Bear. What about the other countries? Germany and Austria have paused all the Syrian asylum. See, that's another thing too. When all this shit was happening, our President Joe Biden said we're going to give aid to Syria. Now, if you just had a fucking leader just leave and the government has collapsed and a dictator is now in asylum over in Russia, then who the fuck are we giving this money to?
Right. Maybe he spoke and he was going to give AIDS to Syria.
I don't think he knew he gave money to who, Who did I give this money to? What? I give money to what? Yeah, I'll do that. Thank Brandon. Go. Yeah. So China just saw all that gold in El Salvador, and I think they care. I think we should invade El Salvador. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're right, because El Salvador just announced a huge deposit of gold in their area. So now we're going to be all friendly. Anyway, so Turkey's opening the border gate for Syria for return of migrants. The return of migrants. So now all the migrants that lived in Turkey and Europe are now going home to Syria. Huh. Well, who'd have thought that? That's a revelation right there.
Crazy.
That's a revelation right there. Yeah. Don't get me started on the Helen victims, man. Holy fuck, dude. By the way, Massey, you got an update from home, Western North Carolina, since you're that's your AO. Anything?
Lithium mines are in full swing. No, actually, I've because 40's so close, I've driven through there a couple of ways, and there's still places, man. They got roads closed. There's still people out like around barrels, like fucking fires and shit. Like it's still like third world countries driving through in places. It's insane. Like I don't know the I guess the depths or how far back it goes, but I know there's still a lot of people recovering. Hell, there's still funeral services going on for people that are being recovered and shit. So still,
there's local news have been saying, I should say local social media posts have been posting that the government is taking, like the law enforcement's taking generators and shit like that. And I thought that was I thought that got squashed.
Like taking them from people.
Yeah.
I've seen law enforcement out like helping people direct traffic, and they're still supplying aid. I mean, I think there's still some places they're just now able to get to. There's still towns that their water's bad. Still they're starting to bring in supplies and shit. So it's just still a mess. But I don't think they're taking people's stuff that I'm aware of.
Okay, I was just kind of curious because everyone's like, oh, they're taking all these generators, and look, they took a truckload of trailer. And I think at this point, due to the fact that word of mouth spreads so much in your area, that I think you would know that. Like you'd come up on the net and say, hey, ICE, they're taking all of our fucking generators, man.
Right. I mean, I still have branches they haven't fucking picked up on the side of the road. So I don't know about generators.
Yeah. 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 That's what I thought, man. I was like, fuck, dude. So
it'd make more sense if they were taking things that were theirs when they set up like assistant camps and took those generators away. That might make sense, but I don't think they're taking them from people that I'm aware of.
Yeah. No, I just figured, hey, man, that's why I always, when I ping you in the chats, it's not to like, it's not a story, or I'm not trying to get a story. I just want to know because, man, I get it sent to me. Do you see these people not getting aid? And law enforcement is taking all this, and they're doing this, and the cops are doing that. And I'm like, fucking really? Fucking hey, dude, let me go ask Massey, and then you laugh at me back in the chat. So I go, okay, I guess we're good. Okay, they always send like the most fuzziest, jilted fucking videos that I've ever seen in my life, even though you see other videos of them doing, recordings and Facebook Lives and stuff like that.
Right.
So from what I've seen, I've not seen anybody, the same, not do anything different. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if you saw like a camp of hillbilly rebels that were rising up and gonna, just try to destroy some shit. They're like, yeah, we're gonna take y'all's generators to calm y'all down a little fucking bit. I can see that happening, but outside of that, no.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, but like you just said, the law enforcement is helping people. Law enforcement is out there. Scott says he's in Raleigh, and he says Governor Cooper is trash. And I'm thinking the new guy is a Governor Cooper type. Who's the new guy? There's a new guy coming in.
I don't pay attention to that shit.
Bro, you live in that's your area, man. That's like you were right there, epicenter. You were in the.
I am.
You are in ground zero of all that, and you're like surprised. Sorry.
I got more important things to do, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm selfish, man. My bubble's right here.
Okay, well, I think that covered it. I think that covered all the news we wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, one more thing, real quick. There's a reporter, a U.S. hostage negotiator is in Lebanon, and it's for a special presidential envoy for hostage affairs is in Lebanon as the Biden administration tries to capitalize on the fall of Assad regime to uncover information of and whereabouts of missing American freelance journalist and Marine Corps veteran Austin Tice. We posted some stuff on U.S. Army W.T.F moments about Austin Tice as well. So the envoy, Roger Carstens, was in Doha last week but traveled in Beirut once the regime fell, an official said. And this is from ABC News. The Biden administration is working through the multiple partners in the Middle East, notably Lebanon and Turkey, to track people coming out of Syrian jails. And so, however, U.S. officials still have little intelligence on Tice's whereabouts and can't say with certainty that he's even in Syria. That's from ABC News. So that was the one last tidbit that I wanted to hit. So, real quick, I mean, shit, it's Monday. It's time for housekeeping. Are we?
Sir,
we ran through the accorded time slot of our delay, so apologies everybody for the freaking that's crazy, man. I'm just blown away that we got a bunch of strikes. So anyways, I'll have to check the tech. I can't believe violent content, and probably had somebody. Ooh, you know what? I bet it's because you had to be signed in. Somebody said that as well. All right, we'll see. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So we got to do some housekeeping here. Let me pull up some.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, we are going to be the station goes through what we have our Christmas exodus, our holiday exodus, and we will be out of the net. We'll be off air from the 22nd until the 5th, and so that way our team can get squared away and go spend time with their families and travel. So if you see a notification for the podcast being up, then that means obviously we're goofing around with the tech. It's all CQ's fault. This new layout. But anyways, so from the 22nd until the 5th, we will be out of the net. So make sure you mark your calendars. You might see some memes and being posted and stuff like that. But right now we're looking, the calendars is pretty much locked out until January. And then we will be able to, of course, give you the news, as you see it. So tomorrow, don't forget, we got Pop Culture Warrior with Michael Cataschio, also known as the CQ, the Pop Culture Warrior, with his angry staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. The Sorents are still out. Team Sorents. And then on Wednesday, Radar and TZ. Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky. This Thursday, of course, FTX. It's a bye week this week, but we still have co-ops on Saturday. And, of course, the actual King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? With the sports bar. And, of course, me and Massey on Monday. So there we go. I think that was it. Real quick, let me just go ahead over one more time to highlight our little trooper there, and make sure that he gets all of his information up, and make sure you guys there's a link that's on the post at U.S. Army WTF Moments for Gabe. If you guys want to send anything to Specials Downey, one of his parents is on that post. So again, just on behalf of U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, Gabe, hey, we're behind you, buddy. And so hang in there. You have the entire WTF Nation in your corner. And again, look at the link. Check out the link. Send a message to that link that's in the post on Instagram and in Facebook, and that way the family can check their notifications, because while I'm pretty sure it's being flooded, there's already talks about commissioning him, promoting him, and all that. So well, again, Gabe, hang in there, buddy. Specials Downey, we got you back, bro. So with that, I think that's it. You got anything to say, Matthew?
It's good to be back. I missed you, buddy. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I missed you too, man. You've been busy doing your stuff and making sure your AO's okay. So glad. So with that, make sure you share, like, and follow. We are broadcasting live. We'll try and broadcast live on 5 platforms, 2 YouTube pages, 2 Facebook pages, and Twitter. It seems like Twitter's going to be like more of the route to go, because every time we broadcast on Twitter, people are just like, we get a lot of kind of followership on that. So I'm just saying. Anywho, so with that, make sure you all, be safe out there. I know I've seen some stuff already in the inbox. I'm looking at the inbox right now going, damn, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, anywho, y'all have a good night. See ya. Shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF 0 dark 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscles strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Running watches through through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters, we rise. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Zones and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Homecoming's bittersweet, memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our zen. Battle bodies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects and mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improve communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family, and families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат-шахтер. Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма.
Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.